waistbands. Ooh. Hello. Sorry I'm late. What was that? I had technical difficulties trying to set this up. Anybody here yet? This looks so dark. Like, I feel like this is not a good quality camera. I'm using my laptop this time. I feel like it's blurry-ish. Or is it fine? Hi. Hi, everybody. Okay, cool. Thanks, Natasha. Oh, thank you. Oh, man. I have to make tutus, so I figured I'd have... Boy, you going... If you plug it in, I think that's not going to work. Where would you plug it in? I have to make tutus for orders. And if I had to do them by myself without talking to you guys, I feel like I'm not going to do them. So I figured this was fair. This was fair, guys. Ow. I'm going to make the multicolored ribbon trim. I know a lot of people want a tutorial on it. So I'll do that soon, like a full tutorial, but you guys can watch me make it right now. And we will. Hi, Denard. Denard, did you edit the baby shower pictures yet? Because my mother has called me about these baby shower pictures since she wanted to get on my live. That is brilliant. I'm probably gonna move this here. I'm probably gonna move the camera. I think that's better. Oh, thanks, Denard. Thanks. But at least send my mom a few for now. She's probably gonna get on this live in a second, anyways. Okay, I need to get the pieces. My husband was cutting the tool for me for the tutus, so I'll wait for him to bring them over, and then we will start the ribbon trim tutu. So I have my lavender bobbin, and I'm gonna need teal because it's gonna be teal and lavender. And I have my teal ribbon and my lavender ribbon. And you can get these at kidscustomdesigns.com. Good price, guys. Fast shipping. Ships priority mail. If you didn't already know. Is are they cut, Keenan? At least one of them. Oh, thanks for the super chat. Okay, can you bring it to me? This is funny. You could put a user in timeout. That's funny. Okay, so here are the 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are 8. I need 4 more of these. So I'm going to be making a 12-month teal and lavender tutu. So, oh, thank you. So it's going to be 8 total pieces, so 4 of each. I have to make 2 of them, so that's why I have so many. So yeah. Ooh. Ow. So the I'm trying to read the messages. Hold on. What did I just do? I don't think you guys can still see me. I think I just know it's open. 4.5. Okay, let me try not to move the camera. Yes, I'll email you back about the Stitch and Minions designs after this live. Ooh. Trying to figure out how to put this up here. Is that good? Oh my god, I'm huge. This is one heavy sewing machine. Thanks. One thing I don't know is how loud this one's gonna be. This, because I'm not using my phone like I did last time. So I don't know how loud this one's gonna be. Guys, Riley's not here today. She's with her grandma today. We had the baby shower yesterday, and it was some good food, guys. But let's see. So what we will need, we'll need elastic, which is for the waistband. We will also need thread. So I have teal and lavender threads. And what else do we need? The bobbins, thread. We have the ribbon. We have the sewing machine. That's pretty much all. 2 jumbo safety pins, a lighter, and some scissors. Cheryl, yes, there is a video that I do have on how to cut the tulle. I don't know the title of it. It's probably called, let's see. I think if you go to the ribbon trim Tutu tutorial, I put a link to how to cut the tulle. It's in one of my first ribbon video or tutu videos. But maybe I could just make a specific one just for cutting the tulle. You're welcome. You're welcome. We do have, well, not we, me, I do have Super Chat enabled now, so you guys can donate if you would like to. I have 2 6 needle machines and a single needle machine. Nina. Okay. Let's get started. Let me know if this ends up being too loud. I hope not, because I don't have another solution, because this is on my computer, which is a different thing than my phone. Let me close the door. If you guys have any questions while I'm sewing, just comment them. I'll take a break every few seconds and look. And it doesn't specifically have to be about the tutus. You can just ask any questions you have, or just comment. I'll talk to you guys. Since I already have the teal bobbin in, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the teal. Yes, we can be friends. So I put my tension for sewing tool at 0, or really close to 0, like 0.5. And then I have my stitch length set at 4. That seems to work best for not bunching up the tool when sewing. Also, tips, always make sure you vacuum your floor first. I already vacuumed because I was making tutus earlier. Vacuum. That could be Alicia or Alyssa. I'm gonna say Alicia. So yeah, tension is set at, it's supposed to be set at pretty much 0, and then the length at 4. Width doesn't matter because it's a straight stitch. If your tension is too high, the tool will bunch up on you, and it will be a mess. So I'm just getting the corners all even. So this is 4 pieces together. It's a double layer tool, but folded in half. Hola, hola, Linda. And I'm gonna sew the side that is bent in half. So all the single pieces are on one side. The loose pieces, I don't know what you want to call them. So this is just to sew the channels. This is where the waistband will go through. And it is a 12-month tutu, so it's going to be 8 yards. So each piece is 1 yard, and I have 8 pieces. So I like to sew all of each color first and then switch colors because it's just easier that way. So let me know if this is too loud. Like I said, if it is, I really don't know what to do. Was it too loud? So like I said, I'll sew all the channel pieces first, or all these pieces first, and after I'll add the ribbon to it. Hi, Charlie. Maybe if I back it up a little bit, it won't be as loud. Let's try that. Maybe it won't be as loud. I don't know. Is it super loud, guys? Or is it manageable? Thank you, Eddie. Eddie. Did going slower help at all? Yeah, so yeah, to make these tutus, you have to purchase your tool on the bolt. If you're just making it for yourself, or like just making one and don't want to be a business, you can get it at Joann's, Hobby Lobby. But if you are going to be making a lot of tutus, I would get them off BB Crafts because it is a lot cheaper. BB Crafts is about $9, I think. Like $9 plus shipping for 40 yards of one color. So you have to buy 40 yards. Whereas if you go to like Joann's or Hobby Lobby, it's about, I think on sale, Hobby Lobby might be like 79 cents a yard, but it's still 79 cents a yard for 40 yards is still about $30. So $30 or $9. So I will say that. Hi, Angelica. Hi, Ella. So I did 4. So I don't know whether I should just do 1, 2, 3. So this is enough for 1/2 of a tutu. I guess I have to make 2. So we are just about to make 2 of them to get together. I use Coats and Clark all-purpose thread. You can get it at Walmart. That's where I get these. It's better than getting them at Joann's. Joann's charges too much. But if I need it, then I will go to Joann's. But the Coats and Clark brand. This one is just 2 colors. It's going to be teal and lavender. I've been doing embroidery for almost 3 years. Maybe it has been 3 years. Thank you, Nina. Embroidery thread, I use Madeira. Madeira, it's M-A, I'm going to spell it wrong. Hold on. Let me grab one that's open. That's the brand. Hope you guys can read that. M-A, trying to read backwards, D-E-I-R-A. And I get my thread from allstitch.net. They sell it on their own website, Madeira Mart, I think that's what it's called, but I get it from All Stitch because they're located in Maryland, so I get it faster. And it's the poly neon spools, because this whole thing is $7.95 for, I think it's 5,000 meters. And then if you get like the little ones from like I used to get these when I first started from Joann's. These are Coats and Clark as well. But these also are $7 at Joann's. This is $7. So you see there's a huge difference. So this is a much better deal. I honestly, yes, they're 100% polyester. Yep. That's, I don't know if you can even read that. Yeah, 100% polyester. See if I can make this. I made it. You're welcome. I did hear someone else comment about the Ricoma M1501 the other day. They said that's one of the good ones to get. I don't know much about Ricoma machines. I just know what you guys comment. One thing I forgot to mention is when you first start sewing the channel, you have to backstitch. So there's that. So that if you've never sewn before in your life, like me when I first started making these tutus, you just go forward and then you hold, this one is a reverse button, you hold it down, you go back, and you just keep sewing. And it just secures your stitch. That's about it. Sorry, I keep forgetting I need to go slower so that it's not as loud to you guys. Any other questions? So the 12-month, I use 8 yards. The 2Ts, I use 9 yards. 3T and 4T is 10 yards. 5T is 11 yards. 5T, 6 and 7, I do 11 yards. And then anything bigger would be like 12 and so on and so forth. Hi. I know you've been asking me. Since Riley is gone, I will be doing that video. So how to price it? You have to look at, one, what your competition prices their items at. Two, the cost of your supplies, your materials, and your time, and calculate it that way. I would say for an embroidered shirt, the minimum, depending on how easy it is. If it's like a really fast shirt, it could be 20, but if it's an applique, I would charge at least 25. And like I said, it depends on how long, how many stitches are in the shirt, how long it's going to take you to make, and then your price can go up by that. Also, keep in mind that customers do. I'm gonna explain it. What I was trying to say. I'm just gonna say it in simple way. So the higher your item is priced, the more high quality your customers will think the item is, and if your price is too low, they may think it is cheap quality. Hope that makes sense. Now, I'm not saying charge $50 for a shirt because you are not going to get any sales on that, but I would say a good price is about between like $28 to $30. This tutu is 12-month. It's going to be 12-month, and it is 8 yards. Oh, long. And then if you mean like lengthwise, it's going to be 6 inches like long from the waist down, if that makes sense. You're welcome. Okay, so I finished sewing the channels on all of these on the aqua color. So now I just have to separate them. So I have to cut the thread in between them. And then I will start sewing the ribbon onto the teal. So I am making 2 12-month tutus, same exact tutu. But I just have 2 orders for them, so I might as well make them both now. Sorry, hiccups. I honestly, SD Max, I really don't have. I don't have the slightest bit of knowledge on sewing machines. All I know is the straight stitch, the zigzag stitch. 1 inch. If that makes sense. Because the elastic I'm gonna put. This is 7/8. Wow. This is a 3/4 inch, so I make the channel 1 inch so that it can fit in without getting stuck. I use my iPhone to take pictures of my stuff. My baby is due in 5 weeks, October 3rd. But the doctor did tell me today that At 37 weeks, I could technically expect him, because I did appointment today, expect him to come at any point, because she said he is extremely low. So that's why I've been dying, guys. I've been dying. I feel like I have a bowling ball just swaying me down when I walk. Any flatbeds? Yes, I started with the Brother PE 770 flatbed embroidery machine. And for those who are new, the Brother, they don't make that one anymore. It's the PE 800, but it looks exactly the same. So I finished cutting all of these. Hi, A. Leslie. So these are all cut, 8 pieces. Now I'm just going to put the ribbon on the bottom. Now the ribbon is going to go on all pieces. I just sew one layer of ribbon. It's going to go through all of them. I don't separate them at all. I don't do 2 layers of ribbon. I just do one layer. Just keep all the pieces together. It'll be just one layer of ribbon. Thank you, Eddie. You're welcome, Michelle. I feel like I'm looking on the self-checkout camera. That's how I feel when I'm trying to read your comments. I'm like getting so close because like they're really small words on my screen at least. So I will put these to the side. And the other thing is you're gonna sew it with the channel on the left-hand side. So the inside is gonna be the loose ends is what you're gonna be sewing. And I use 1.5 inch satin ribbon. You can get this at kidscustomdesigns.com. I sell them in 50-yard and 100-yard rolls. Hi, Little Miss Boutique again. Hi, Latasha. How was work? Hi, Angela. Okay, I'll try that. So I unravel it. I need 8 yards of this because it's 8 pieces. Each piece is 1 yard. And you have to heat seal the end. Otherwise, it'll fray and come apart and look sloppy. Like I said, I'm a stitch slowly. Hi, Pearl, so that I don't kill your guys' ears. Oh, so the ribbon goes on the bottom, and then the tulle on top of it. When did your business take off on Etsy? About how many products did you have at that point? I would say I started on Etsy when I was still at the flea market, just because Etsy wasn't like crazy. I'll say it took about, I'd say almost 6 months to get enough money, income, enough sales where I could leave the flea market. And I would say I had about 75 items for sale at that point. Michelle, I do not. I don't know about anything about the husk. I don't know how to say it. I know they have I'm just gonna say Husqvarna. See, I feel like Husqvarna. I know they have them at Joann's. They usually have them, but I don't know anything about them. So it's folded in half and sewing ribbon to wear. Okay, I'll show you in a second, Angela, on a new piece. So here's a new piece. And the channel is here. So this is where the waistband is going to be going through. The waistband is going to be going through here, and it's going to get sewn I don't know why I keep burping. It's going to be on the loose ends. So where it's like 4, I feel like I'm going to go cross-eyed, 4 open pieces. Keep them all together. And then you're going to put the ribbon on this side all the way down. And what do you mean by a video on the design? How design? Because I don't like I said, I don't make the design. Ow. You can find designs on Google and Etsy. Yeah, Latasha. It's because like with Etsy, there's so many different sellers. You have to have a lot of items for people to be able to find you. Because if you only have like 30, 40 items, it's harder to be found. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Sterling, for the. I don't know why I just called you Sterling. Thank you, Pamela, for the super chat. I will get some coffee. I was sad because they're no longer $2. I'm like, oh, now I gotta pay $4 for my coffee. So thank you. What are you making for dinner? It's 2 layers. Yeah, so it's two layers, and then when you fold it in half, it makes it 4 layers. I hope I'm not confusing you anymore, Angela. I've never used a sewing machine before well, that's a lie. Like 6th grade, I used a sewing machine, but I never used a sewing machine until I watched Pamela, aka Sterling Styles, video, and I just copied what she did. So you just it was pretty easy because all I'm doing is a straight stitch. I'm not doing anything extra. It's just straight. So it wasn't that difficult. It was a little scary going faster at first, but besides that, it's pretty simple. Gotcha. Okay, makes sense. I could do that. SD, Max, and Kate. Yeah. So on Etsy, I have like if I have like the unicorn shirt or certain shirts, there's different numbers on them. I'll list them multiple times. So like a 4th birthday shirt, 5th birthday, 6th birthday, 7th birthday, all unicorns, but I'll just have them as individual listings. Because some people think that the 4 with the unicorn is only for 4th birthday. Some people don't know that you can customize it, or they get worried that if they order that, they're gonna get a 4 sent to them. So I list multiples. Some people know they can just put the different age, but Yes, I would always list more than one listing per shirt, as long as like a different picture. If that makes sense. Um, Pamela, now I'm hungry. I just ate too, but that sounds good. Caramel brownies. See, how about you send me some caramel brownies? No, just overnight them to me. Um, I don't want to add a white background to a picture. I don't know. You would have to take it on a white background, or if you're like really good at editing on like Photoshop or something, then you can do it that way. But I don't know how to add a white background. Yes, yeah. As Pamela said, it helps with SEO. If you don't know what SEO is, search engine optimization. It helps to list your listings multiple times with a similar name but different. Yeah, so you don't know which listing is going to be your winning listing and which title you use. So listing them multiple times would help. Yeah, see, Pamela, you have to make a whole extra pan of caramel brownies for everybody. Oh, thank you, Leslie, or A Leslie. Thank you so much. SD, Max, and Kate. It, uh, I don't. I'm not sure because I'd have to email you. I use Brilliance Essentials. Oh, Angela. I can't call you Angela number two, but there's two Angelas. Well, now three, including myself. But thank you. Yep, a bunch of Angelas. What'd you guys do this weekend? I sew it all the way to the end of the ribbon. I hope that was the right. I hope I took it the right way you asked. Or so it pretty much goes all the way. I try to make it like you try to make the ribbon come out a little bit further, but sometimes it doesn't. Oh my goodness, you've been busy, Angela. So we're almost halfway done with both tutus. I'm only saying both because it's two. Now I know I can go watch that when I'm done with this. I'll go watch it. I thought it was broke. I messed around and put them on. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Yeah, I don't know much about sewing machines, but I'm like, it doesn't sound right. I don't know. I think I did something wrong. It doesn't sound right, but I just go on sound. I don't know much at all. And for those who are curious, this is a Singer heavy-duty sewing machine. It goes a lot faster than how I'm showing you guys now. I'm going slow because it is very loud, especially to you guys. If you have headphones on or listening to me, I don't want to blow anyone's eardrums out, so I'm going slower to save your ears. Yeah, you put the wrong bobbin in. Whew, that's a big problem. You're like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. I have the tiniest bit of bobbin left right now, and I'm gonna risk it. I don't feel like winding a whole nother bobbin for one piece, but watch. Yay! Yeah, the P800 is the best machine to start with. It's like, to me, it's like user friendly, and that's why I like Brother. Everything is just so user friendly with their stuff. You guys think I'll make it? I have half a yard left and almost no bobbin. I made it, guys. Look, I'll show you guys how much bobbin I didn't have left. There's nothing left. Well, I don't get pre-wound just because I get pre-wound for the embroidery machine, but for this, no, because of the thread. It needs to be teal, lavender, all the different colors I need, so it can match my tutu. So now that I finished all the ribbon or all the teal ribbons, I had to cut them again to separate them. And since we keep getting new people, hi. This is a 12-month tutu. Well, I'm making 2 of them, but it is a size 12-month. It'll be 2 colors, teal and lavender. And it is 8 yards and will be 6 inches long from the waist down. Yes, I was, because with anything, you don't know if it's really gonna work. But you really do have to be patient. Once you get like your first couple of reviews, like that used to make my heart drop when you get a notification on your phone saying, "Oh, someone left you feedback," and I'm like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what did they say? What did they say? What did they say? What did they say?" Because it gets you. I was scared to click on it, but luckily, it was good reviews. And once you get your first few reviews, then you feel better and you feel more confident in what you're doing. And also, um, what really helped me was the shirts I used, because the ARB shirts, that's what I use, ARB blanks. The stitching looks so much better on them, and they didn't get complaints. Their shirts they do run a tiny bit big, but I would prefer that than them run a tiny bit small. So they run a tiny bit big, so that's why I like them. So I know I didn't have a sizing problem, because no one's gonna complain about a shirt being a tiny bit too big. And if they do, it doesn't really make sense, because it's just a tiny bit big, and anyone would prefer that. And so I didn't have to worry about sizing. I didn't have to worry about quality of the shirts, and I knew the stitching looked amazing. So that helped with the nervousness. But as with anything, it's scary to start something new. But sometimes you just have to take the risk. So when I'm done, I just like to fold it up with this color, and put it off to the side, and then I will start with the lavender. Because this is going to be a multicolored tutu, so it's going to be teal, lavender, teal, lavender, teal, lavender, teal, lavender. So it's going to alternate on the tutu, so that's why it can't be one whole piece, if that makes sense. Good luck, Angelica. Everybody has had the Brother PE 770, so it's a great machine. Can't believe it's only 6:30. It really feels like it's like 8:30. Guys, after the baby shower yesterday, I went to sleep. Don't laugh at me. I'm gonna feel like an old lady. I fell asleep at 8 o'clock because Riley's with her grandmother. She went with her grandmother after the baby shower, so I get my bed, not to myself, because I still share my bed with my husband, but children make a huge difference when they're in your bed. Because Riley, she swings and moves and kicks and then turns sideways and has her feet on my face. And then she snores and she swears she doesn't snore. So I slept good. I slept from 8. She had to rather call me at 10 p.m. because she took a nap. So she was up. And then I went right back to sleep and then woke up at 7 o'clock. Guys, I have not slept like that in a very long time. Yes. No. Well, I was reading your comment. So yes, I use heat and bond, and no, it doesn't gum up my needle because it's dry, I guess to say. By the time I put it on, dry. It's not. Once I put the heat and bond on, I like wave it so it cools off, so it's completely cooled off and pulled it off. I haven't had any issue with it gumming up my needles. And I always suggest, because when I first started, I did not use heat and bond. I started using it, I'd say about a year ago, because a lot of people recommended it, and a lot of other embroiderers. And I was like, well, let me just try it and see what it really does. And it makes a huge difference in your shirt, because if you don't use it, your applique will look wrinkled, or has a chance to look wrinkled, especially after a customer washes it. It'll definitely look wrinkled, and you don't want complaints because it's wrinkled. So the heat and bond, it heats to the back of the fabric you use, and then once you're done sewing the shirt, I then heat it again. I use my heat press, but you can use an iron. And just heat it on. So it's heats it to the shirt as well, so it can't get wrinkled. It's like, it makes your designs look perfect. So I would always use that. I will never not use it now. So how I do my shirts, they can ask me. Well, some lately I've had people just tell me what colors they want in the shirt after placing the order, and sometimes I'm like, you should have asked. But they can request a color, but they have to message me first to make sure I have the color. That's an option. I do get a few of those. Usually they just order what I have out because I like to make my designs match popular colors, if that makes sense, for the theme. Two more. I cannot see. Two more USA. I'm probably not saying that right, but sorry. I use Brilliance Essentials because I have a Mac. If you don't have a Mac, most people use Sew Up Pro. So again, I am going to, it's the second color now. So lavender, I'm going to fold it in half and try to line up the edges as best as possible. And then I'm going to sew this side. So it's the channel. This is the folded side. Channel, and then this is where the ribbon is going to go. You're welcome. Hi, Nidra. Or Nedra. I don't know. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. If you're just coming on, hi, welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm open to answering most questions. And again, there are no dumb questions. I'm sure if the questions you have, if it is a question you have, I'm sure someone else probably has the same question. So yes, I use Madeira thread for my embroidery machines. Yes, the channel is about 1 inch. Yes, because the elastic is 3/4 of an inch. So I can't talk today. So that this will fit inside the channel and not get stuck or be hard to pull through. I use I make it 1 inch. What is the next machine equipment you'll be buying for your setup? Thanks to Pamela, my next machine is going to be a Melco 16 needle because it is so much faster. And it has 16 needles, which means it's 16 colors. And I don't have to change my colors that often. So that's the next one I'm going to buy whenever I save up the money for it. So this big roll is from Walmart. They have the I think I just threw it away. Please hold. It comes like this. 3/4 inch non-roll elastic. So it's 6 yards, and I think it is $2.97 for this. But Pamela, aka Sterling Styles, she got them from Hobby Lobby, so I have now a whole drawer of them. I would show you. Here, look. I have a whole drawer of them. They are on sale every other week for $1 for 3 yards. So it's a better deal. I'll say I actually don't like this one as much. The Walmart one to me is the best one because it's softer, so it slides through the channel the easiest. This, when you pull it, it does stretch a little more than I would like. So like at the end, if I cut 17 inches, it'll be like 19 inches. And I'm like, dude, I only need 17, but it works. So it's $1. You can get it from Hobby Lobby every other week. Otherwise, it is $2. Because she's upstairs, so I don't ever record upstairs. I don't let her down here in the studio because a lot of children have allergies to pets, so she's not allowed anywhere near any of my work stuff that I have downstairs. I don't want to accidentally give a child an allergic reaction because there's a piece of dog hair on something, so I just don't let her down here at all. Oh yeah, the other place you can get your elastic from is Joann's. That's where I was getting it from for like the last 3 years, and I still get it. They sometimes have the buy one get one free or 50% off. So I only buy it then. I don't ever buy it full price. Now, if you're just making one tutu, just get it from Joann's. It's not the end of the world. I use ARB blanks. With the what? What kind of I would disown my husband if I caught him cheating with anybody. Thank you, Gracie. But thank you, Ben, for that question. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that Natasha, that's a very valid point. So if you do cook around them, your shirts could end up smelling like food. I like ARB's packaging because they ship them in plastic bags, so each shirt is individually packed in the bag, so it's tight, so it doesn't get dirty. It doesn't get any smells on it, so that's why I like them. Because it was funny. I didn't expect that question, but I was like, whatever. Okay, guys. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Angela. So let's just change the topic. Let's see. What's your favorite color? I can't think of anything else. But tomorrow I was thinking of going live again, but for I did get a lot more Amazon baby registry gifts. So I was gonna open some of those. And I was thinking about doing that because I did get gifts for my baby shower as well. Yes, the baby, he's crazy, guys. He has a big foot. No, you don't need a wholesale account with ARB. That's the beauty of that company. Because I know a lot. It was when I first started, it was hard to find a company that you did not need a wholesale account for. So no, you don't need a wholesale account. You can just buy one shirt. You can buy two. There's no minimum order. I sound like I'm sponsoring them. Wish I could, but I'm not. I'm not famous, so I'm not sponsored. But they're great, and they ship their items usually. I don't want to say same day because sometimes they don't. So I'll say next day or the day after. Definitely within 48 hours, your order will ship. So my husband, he doesn't really run my embroidery machines. He'll cut my tutus. When we were at the flea market, I did teach him how to thread the machine. But that was only the one needle. These 6 needles he does not yet know how to thread. He does want to learn because obviously when the baby comes, I won't be able to work as much. So he will be down here running the machines and he'll just FaceTime me, or I'll be set up in the basement. There's a couch out here with the baby. I'll probably be out here and I'll micromanage, knowing myself. I will tell him he can do it, but I know myself. I'll be down here trying to be a control freak, but he will learn. Vadni, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I feel like I keep saying it wrong, or I keep saying it differently. There's a video on that, Amazon versus Etsy, which is best. But sum it up, Etsy. No, so they don't have cheaper pricing for the wholesale accounts. What they have is if you spend $150 or more, you get 10% off. And then if you spend $600 more, you get 15% off. So they do that, which, I mean, every bit of savings does help. Hi, Olivia. Yeah, I started after 5. I read your comment and I said, okay, well, I'll start after 5. So I'm glad you made it. Yeah, whenever he does, he did ask to do them today, but I was still being a control freak. But soon I'll have no choice but to just trust that he'll be able to do it. He did run them, and he'll do the number shirts. Oh, and I showed him how to do it, so he knows how to do those. Oh, dang! Sorry, Olivia. Sorry, I didn't think of that far. I didn't think that far. For the baby shower, we did nautical anchors, boats theme. So that's what we did. So that was the last one. I buy the 40 yard bolt. It's polyester, 40 yard. Yeah, well, kind of. I have like the computer chair, but um, I don't like it. It's too soft. And this one is low enough to the ground because I'm short, guys. I'm only 5'2", 5'1 3/4". So if I use different chairs, my feet can never touch the floor. And the I don't know what this is called. This piece for the sewing machine, it's so short that I can't move it anywhere. So I have to literally sit at the edge of the chair. I don't really ever lay back and make tutus. It actually hurts more. It'll hurt me right here to make the tutus if I did that. So this chair, as horrible as it sounds and as awful and uncomfortable as it looks, it's really not that bad. But thank you. I've never seen a sewing chair. Will you? So when the baby comes, I won't accept almost any rush orders at all. Just because it's not worth it, honestly. I want to take my time and relax, take a vacation. So I'm not gonna take rush orders, but normal orders I will take. If they start to pile up again, because they did since I had my baby shower this weekend, I'm back at 70 orders. No, I was at 81 this morning. Now I'm down to like 69 or 70. But if they do pile up again or start to pile up and I get the feeling of, okay, this is going to be too much, then I'll just change my processing time again so it'll weed out more customers. And my husband will be doing some of my shirts for me. So he'll be helping. So I'll be upstairs, he'll FaceTime me and ask what to do next. I'm sure it'll be a few messed up shirts and a few restarts, but it's better than nothing. Thanks, Mel's Creation 18. Okay, I'll look into it. I'll look into that. Okay, so all of these are done. So like, there's so many new people. So sorry for those who have been here for the whole time, but I'm gonna repeat myself again. I'm making 2 tutus. They're both the same exact size. It's gonna be teal and lavender. Size 12 month, 8 yards, so it's 8 pieces. And now I've sewn the channel on the lavenders, so I am going to put the ribbon on them. A couple dollars. I'm guessing that means a couple hundred. Hope you don't mean a couple thousand. Let's see. Oh, my phone's off. That's why it's not ringing. They're a couple dollars. Well, if anybody wants me to have a new chair, you could always donate via Super Chat for a new comfortable chair. Oh, you're very welcome, Eddie. Tulle is tricky, but it's easy. I know that doesn't make sense. So it depends on what you're doing with it. So for tutus, one, it picks up everything on the floor, anything. It'll pick it up. So always vacuum first, especially where you're going to be working. I vacuum every time before I make tutus. So like I said, always vacuum first. Sometimes you can get some very staticky tulle, and that's just a death sentence. I really would just get mad and just roll it up and throw it, because if it's staticky, it's going to be almost impossible to work with. I've gotten static spray before, and that helped a little bit. Oh, I get very stressed out, Mel. Very, 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 very stressed out. But it's part of it. I rather be stressed out from myself than be working. So I used to work at Target, working at Target, getting mad at my boss and stressed out about another company, and even though it's not my money that they, because I used to work security at Target. Yes, haha, I work security. Okay, I work security at Target, so obviously catching thieves and stuff. And at the end of the day, it's not like they were stealing my money, but I was very good at my job, and I'd get so stressed out trying to catch the people, and it's not worth it. It wasn't my money anyways. It wasn't my stuff. Target's not gonna miss something that was $100. Really, they're rich people. Rhonda, my Etsy shop is Kids Custom Designs, and yeah, so birthday T-shirts, tutus, yes, it's huge. There's so many people already selling them. Um, Children born every day. It's pretty, yeah. It's pretty good. To put it simply. To put it simply. If you're new here, you can ask any questions. I'm pretty open, and as long as I know the answer, I will answer it. And if I don't, I will just tell you I don't know the answer. But I tried to help out. Mel's Creations. Yes, I did the same thing with Pamela Sterling Styles. If you're not subscribed to her, I subscribe to her. And if you're not subscribed to me, guys, and you're watching, all 54 of you, you can subscribe to me too. Oh, thank you. Ebony, have you seen any of my other videos? Because I do have some Etsy tip videos that may help to give you at least a little bit of guidance or advice. You're welcome, Rhonda. You on here? Oh, hi, Dwayne. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Yes, when I get the 16 needle, I'm keeping everything. So every time I get a new machine, I'm keeping everything because it increases my production, so I can make more shirts and put more shirts out and save myself some more time. So getting one new machine, let's say I had to make 10 orders in one day, getting one new machine instead of me working, I have 3 machines. So 10 orders would take me about, if I work nonstop, it'll take me about 3.5 hours, depending on the shirt, to do 10 orders. But if I get another machine, I could cut it down to 2. So that works. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Just ignore that that comment. um, let's see. Cool. Yeah, so do you only make like onesies? What kind of onesies are they? I know you're talking to Angela Twin Slots, but my name's Angela too, so I'm just gonna answer it too. Nidra, listen, I really, really, really want a Range Rover. Like, really want a Range Rover. Of course, I'm saving for it, but a Range Rover is very expensive. It's very expensive. So I will keep saving and saving and saving. My husband says all the money that I can make on YouTube, I can use for my Range Rover. So I'm gonna use it all, but right now it's not much. That was a bad idea. I need to put my computer on the charger. Please hold, because my laptop's gonna die. Sorry, plugging up my computer before it dies. Ooh. Oh, my big stomach's now. I'm gonna have to move, you guys. My stomach will not fit. How am I gonna manage this? Okay, it's plugged in. My stomach's in the way again. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, my hair's a hot mess. Hopefully, Mal, hopefully. No, you're not too late here. I was just plugging in my computer to the charger. I'm, pregnant, so it takes a minute to bend over and plug it in. Yeah, like Charlie said, if you list a lot of items, that helps. Like, you just have to make a bunch of sample designs. You can't just have like 5 items on your Etsy shop. I don't know how many you have. You could have hundreds. I don't know. But so the other thing is, so Etsy does trick you a little bit, because when you search it, it will, if you see it on the first page, it goes based on where the buyer is located and what sellers are closer to them. So let's say if someone in Virginia is searching for an item that I sell, my stuff will populate closer because I am, in Maryland, which is very close to Virginia. And because you know the title of your item, when you search it, it's what you think. Like, how do I explain that? Let me think of another way to say it. So, let's say you are selling a Batman birthday shirt. So your title is embroidered Batman birthday shirt, and you search embroidered Batman birthday shirt. Everyone doesn't search that. They would just search Batman birthday shirt or boy's birthday shirt. So since you already know the title of your item, you're pretty much searching that, if that makes sense. Because I used to do that until I learned to think outside of the box and what other people are searching, because it's probably not as specific as what I'm putting in. And like I said, if I'm searching for something that I'm selling, it's going to pop my stuff up first because it's going based on geographical location is what they pull up first. And then they'll pull up like bestsellers and such. And then like ads and everything. Hope that made sense. Yeah, that's another. Angela, you're good. You're really good at this. She's right. So when you're starting, multiple thread colors, although it looks nice, it is very time consuming. Yeah, and pictures are pictures are probably the most important thing when it comes to your listings. If your background is busy and your shirt is a little wrinkled, you have to make sure everything looks very clean. No, I haven't done a craft room tour. I always say I'm gonna do it, but then my room is dirty. There's stuff everywhere, so that's just the honest truth. I don't have time to clean it. I think maybe once the baby's here, since I won't be working as much, I can probably do a craft room tour. Then don't quote me on it, guys. Don't quote me on it, but I have been thinking of doing it. My phone is on airplane mode. That's the problem. Oh, my daughter called me. See? I have to wait for it to work again. Sorry, my phone's gonna go off a lot in a second. Keenan, if she wants that shirt, if it's that shirt, then yes, the one she's messaging me about. Sorry, business. Yes, it does look like like most craft rooms. It does. I can admit that. It's just messy. I am due October 3rd, so I know I for sure have 2 weeks left of safety. 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, it'll be baby watch time. So he's already, I think, 6 pounds now, and I still have 5.5 weeks to go. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I have to respond to a email. So for 12-month elastic, 12 and 18 month is 17 inches, 2T, 18 inches, 3T, 4T, 19, 5T, 20, and so on and so forth. No, Latasha, I wish. No, that's that's just messages. Yeah, he is gonna be a Halloween baby. Riley already told you guys he's gonna be a pumpkin. I don't know if he's really gonna be a pumpkin, but according to Riley, he's gonna be a pumpkin. For my business or just in general? When I first started, if you're new, we started this. All the embroidery was at a flea market, so every weekend, my mother-in-law would watch my daughter. Between my mother and my mother-in-law, they alternate. they'd watch my daughter, who was only 6 weeks at the time, so we can go every single weekend to the flea market. So they have helped tremendously. And then when I started, I was also in school too. So during the week, my mother-in-law also watched her. She has a daycare, so she was over there a lot. My older sister also used to help last year. She got busy now, but she used to help do orders. So she knows how to run all my machines as well. But she hasn't helped in about a year. It was nice because I like to work during the day, and then she would work at night. So she would work sometimes until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was nice because I saw it as like extra orders done at night. When I started the flea market, yeah, because it was something that no one else was doing at the flea market, and it was same day, so I make it there on the spot. So a lot of people were attracted by that. So I did get a lot of orders when I started at the flea market. And then I turned my Etsy on while I was at the flea market to see if I could translate it. And then, like, the goal was just to leave the flea market, which I was eventually able to do. No, I've never done any craft shows. Thank you. Thank you, Art. Yes, they really did. They did, but I was just firm on my price. There was a lot of people at the flea market near me that were selling iron-on and not embroidered iron-on shirts. So their price was already, to me, was high. So luckily for them having their price high, I put my price at a normal embroidery price. It was still a little low. Well, it was $20. That's what I sold them for. Just $20. Because I felt like 25, it's like it's an extra bill versus people, at the flea market, they have a bunch of 20s in their wallet. They went to the ATM beforehand. So it's just like handing out one 20 versus a 20 and a 5. Some people, are a little bit on the cheaper side. So yeah. I gave them a deal if they bought more than one, but if it's just one, it's $20, which to me is a bargain, technically. But no, I definitely got some customers that wanted the shirts for $5. I just had to laugh. That's literally what I did. Yeah, well, it was just a number shirt with a name. So those only take 15, 20 minutes to make. That's why. If it was an applique, I didn't even offer appliques at the flea market. That's a good point, Kim. That's what I want to say a lot of the time. Or when they say, well, I can get it from there for 15. I said, okay, well, go get it from there. That's what I started saying. Okay, go get it from there. It really isn't therapeutic. I'm just going very, very slow so that it doesn't kill you guys' ears because the machine is very loud. But maybe it's therapeutic, but listening to it all day long, it gets annoying. No, everything was embroidered. Everything. It was just a number and a name. In 3 years. That's a good question. My husband asks me that all the time. So in 3 years, my goal is to have my ribbon business in a warehouse. Not a huge warehouse, but well, ARB Blanks, I've been to their warehouse because they're located in Maryland. So something like that. So I would like a warehouse so I don't have to have everything in my house. That would be nice. And I would also have probably 2 Melco machines. And let's see what else. Where else do I see it? I don't know. I would like to be like the place to get your kids' birthday shirts. Like just the place. Like everyone, like you know how Amazon is. Everyone knows what Amazon is. I would like everyone to know kids' custom designs. That'd be nice. Yeah. So I took the one, not this one, but I have another one behind me. It's like that, but just with one needle. I took that to the flea market. Did I have this? No, I did. I did take the 6. I took both. So at first I only had one, then I got 2. So then I would take both to the flea market because I couldn't fit more than 2 in my Jeep. So I took both to the flea market because I was getting just so many orders at the flea market. So when you started, how big was the number on the shirt? Well, when I first started, I had like the PE 770, so it was I think it was like 5 inches by 7 inches. Pamela, I'm hungry. Stop. Where's that brownie? You said dinner's finished, so does that mean dessert's finished too? No. You have to feed the baby. Have to feed the baby, Pamela. Okay? Thought you were my friend. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, Pearl. Well, honestly, like at first, when I first started at the flea market, it's not that I was scared of people. I just didn't. I wasn't social at all. Like at all. But I just had to get over it. If you want to make sales, you have no choice. Because at the flea market, it costs a lot of money to have a table, and there's no point of spending all the money for the table and rent if you're not going to sit there and try to get sales. So just talk to people. Pamela, you'll do it. You'll do it. I've been watching your Etsy shop. You're gonna get another one. You have no choice. Just tell Big Sterling it's necessary. There's no other option. Tell him if he can get 2 Dunkin' Donuts coffees a day, you can get another Melco machine. It's just fair. Oh, the flea market has. So the flea market I was at, it was like not a high tech flea market, but it was legitimately. It had hundreds of stores in it and hundreds of sellers. So it was a very, 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 very big flea market. And it's just power. Just plug, just like I have here. If I called it Riley's place, I think she'll be mad at me when she gets older. Riley, she doesn't like things being named after her. Oh no, Kim, the tables so where I was at, they have tables which are $25 a day, and then but they don't have any power. If you want power on them, like electric cords, it's like I think 50. But they have booths. And then they have stores. So I had a booth and a store. So the booth was $100, $100 for the weekend. And then the stores can go anywhere from $150 to $300. Yes, go ahead, Angela. Thank you. Oh, that's always my excuse, Pamela. If I get another machine, I could spend more time with you. Come on, don't you want that? Like, come on, don't you? Thank you, Xavier. I gotta finish this tutu, man. I'm been a while. So for I know there's new viewers. There's a lot of new viewers. The numbers keep going up and down. 12-month tutu, teal and lavender. 8 pieces. Alternate the colors. Oh, thank you, Xavier. If you're new, yes, make sure you subscribe, please. And yeah, I did get a lot of questions about that. So I get a lot of comments after the video, after I'm done live. How do you guys know when I go live? How will you know? If you turn on the post notifications, which is the bell button, it'll send an alert to your phone. If you watch on your phone or on your computer, you'll get an alert that says I'm currently live. So make sure you turn on your post notifications. Wow, that's a lot of money. My goodness. My goodness. It depends on like the clientele though. Because if it's like big clientele, then it's worth it. It really is. Well, enjoy your dinner, Disha. Shia, sorry. I've done it for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years, almost exactly 3 years. Last piece. Do you love Chris Brown's? Yes. I do. I do love the album. I thought it was like, when I was younger, Chris Brown was very, very, very popular, and he still is, obviously, but the albums used to be so long back then. Now they're not, but he has so many songs on it, but it still works. I still listen to it. I love it. I don't want to lie. Let me see. Let me look on my Amazon. I want to say it was 200, but I could be wrong. So hold on. See, let me search orders. I knew how to type. I bought it for $169. That's how much I paid for it. So I got the roller printer because I was printing a lot of labels and I use so much ink. Sorry, it's probably my sister coming home. I use so much ink and I was using like the Avery labels, but it wasn't the brand that I was using, but like it's like a piece of paper, but you could pull 2 pieces off. I was using those and it kept breaking on my printers. It wouldn't work on some, it was finicky with some papers. So I was going through so much ink. So I decided to get the Rollo thermal printer, which is $170. And it uses thermal labels, so it's no ink at all, just just heat. So you just plug it into the wall, it prints so fast. So that's worked so much better, and I don't have to worry about like if it rains outside, the labels are waterproof. So with the printer paper, if it rains on that label when you put it on the package, you can obviously use tape to cover it, but it was just so much easier than cutting them out, taping them and everything. Just all you do is peel and stick. Oh, thank you, Kim. Oh, thank you. I honestly don't know how to say your name. I was gonna say Sean. Son. I'm sorry. If you can tell me how to say it. But thank you. Thank you, Sheila. I don't have set days, Xavier. I just go live when I feel like it, kind of. Or like when I'm feeling unmotivated, because it has helped, because I've gotten 1 and almost 2 tutus completely done. Because I literally was contemplating doing these tutus or going to eat some cookie dough. Not the bad cookie dough. It's raw cookie dough, but it's edible. I was gonna go eat edible cookie dough and watch TV. So now that I went live with you guys, I have done some work. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I do have a ring because I like to make sure the post office wow, Angela, you can't talk. I like to make sure the post office picks up my packages, so I needed a ring. Thank you, Art. They are, let me see. It's still cheaper than buying, like there's 500 labels for $20. Like I was saying, I was going through a thing of ink at least like once a week, if not 2 in a week. And the ink was $19 a cartridge, so it's just so much better and it saves so much more time, in my opinion. There's a lot of different sellers on Amazon for the labels. The ones I just got, which are Dymo labels. I paid how much for them? I just got them a few days ago. Let me see how much I paid for these. I paid $30 for these, $27.99 for 840 labels. So that's I get the Dymo labels, because these have like little perforation rips, so you just rip it straight off, so it was easier. That's what I got. Oh, bye, Xavier. No, I'm not done. I still have to I'm not done yet. I'll probably at least be on for another 15 minutes. You didn't miss it. I'll still be here. Still have to finish. I have to finish work, guys. I have to. Also, for anyone new, I don't want you guys thinking it takes 2 hours to make a tutu, because it really doesn't. I'm just talking and multitasking, and I have to go slower because the machine is too loud for the live, so I don't want to kill your ears. So usually it takes about, I'd say, 40 minutes to sew both of these tutus without like putting everything together. But like I said, I'm talking, enjoying myself, so I'm going slow. So all these pieces are now done. So most of the sewing's done. All I have to sew now is the channel together, like the two end pieces after I string it. And that is all for the sewing. That is all. Latasha, you're one of the real OG subscribers. You've watched, I think, every single one of my videos, and you have commented on every single one of my videos. So thank you. You're the OG. I use a number that I wish I could tell you because I don't know. Let me look. This was the one that came with it, so hold on. I think there'll be one in here. This one is a 9014 needle size, 9014. Sorry, I know my phone is probably driving you guys crazy. I wish I knew how to turn my my notification sound off. Not on my phone, on my computer, but I don't know how. So sorry. I was thinking of maybe doing a Q&A video, guys. Maybe. Possibly. So I know I have some subscribers that want to know more than just embroidery, but then I know I have some that are here strictly for embroidery, and that's fine. I have no problem with either. So I was thinking of a Q&A, but I need you guys. I need questions to answer. Thanks, Latasha. I got a multi-needle, I think about, a multi-needle, not even a bigger needle. Multi-needle, I got, I haven't had them that long. I want to say maybe a year after I started. Yeah, I think a year. And then I've had these three for, I don't know. I got them really close to each other. I think I only got them 2 months in between each other. I didn't answer already, Kiera. Favorite, thank you. It'll get easier as time goes on. But Kiera, the baby shower was fun. Only thing, guys, I really thought the baby was gonna come. Like, I had contractions the entire time the shower started, and I was like, oh my God, he's gonna come today. He's gonna come. Like, I actually had to be carried into my house. My sister and husband both carried me into the house because I couldn't walk. It hurt so bad. But I was thinking it was because I was sitting a lot, and like I said, the doctor said they checked me today, very low, like extremely low. So that's why I have so much pain. But besides that, it was good. I like to eat food. Even before I was pregnant, I like to eat food. So I'm trying to find my waistbands. Did you guys see where I put them? I had them because I remember I had them on my forehead looking like a crazy person. Oh, I found it in front of my face. No, I didn't. I have my P770. It's actually under my sewing machine. I was gonna, in my mind, when I build my dream house, I'm gonna have a dream craft room, and in the middle of the craft room, I'm gonna have a trophy case thing with my PE 770 in it. Isn't that a good idea, guys? Goals. That's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna have a huge craft room, and I want a cutting table, just like Joanne's and everything. I already told my husband I need a cutting table so I can finally cut straight, and I'm gonna have that in the middle. Yeah, he's low. He's low. Like his kicks still make it into my rib, but like it feels like he's not moving as much. Although like not alarming anybody, but it's just because he's so low. Before when he was turned around, I know I feel elbows and everything, but now he's like they say he's like stuck. Essentially, he's so low he can't go anywhere. So only thing that's moving is his booty and his legs. So he does move. Yeah, my husband, because with my first daughter, I had no pain, not labor wise, but the entire pregnancy was cake. There was no pain, nothing. Like, you would have thought I wasn't even pregnant besides the fact that I had a stomach. Normal, everything was normal, but this one's the complete opposite. So I'm hoping that means he'll be calm like his father. Riley was like me, and now she's really like me. I did it to myself. But yeah. Well, I don't know if he's going to be long because, well, they said the measurements weren't really accurate. They said they can be inaccurate when they like try to measure the baby because he's all balled up. But Riley was 21 and a half inches, and she's been 100 percentile and 100. She was 25 pounds when she was 5 months old. Like, and she stayed 25 pounds until she's gotten up to 28 when she was about 1.5, but she stayed off the charts the whole time. She was so long, blah, blah, blah. She was huge. So I would think he would be, but I don't know, honestly. Right now, it seems like he's average. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Watch, he's going to come out like 23 inches. I don't think that's even possible. Well, I guess anything is possible. Burgers. I like burgers. So now I'm learning how to use it. The machine is powerful. It's just so fast. Yeah, when the sewing machines go fast, it's so easy to mess up. It's just very easy to mess up. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, thank you, Octavia. Thank you. Keep going. You'll get anywhere you want to go as long as you want to do it. But patience is most important. I could say that easily to you guys, but when my husband tells me that, I tell him to shut up. No, I'm using the 9014 needle that came with it. I just put my tension low and my stitch length. I did try. I know there's a lightweight needle like for lightweight fabrics. I know that exists, and I did use that before. I just bought this machine and it was in a rush. And had to make an order that day, so I just sewed with it, and I didn't have any issues. So I said, well, as long as it's working, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it. So there is a needle for lightweight fabrics, a Singer needle. You can find it at Joann's, Walmart. Oh, God, I've been complaining about you working too much, not in Valley, but you know what I mean. Mind complaining here and there because, yeah. Oh, my husband, no. My daughter, yes, because she stays home with me. So she's getting older. She's 3. So the only time she's finding me working is if she wants a toy. And I tell her, I said, mommy has to work because mommy has to make money. I have to buy clothes for you, food, blah, blah, blah. So now she's always like, mommy, you are working a lot. So you can buy me a toy now, right? You have a lot of money. And I'm like, you're funny and you have a point because I always tell you that. You have a point, but like you can't get a toy every time you go to the store. Yeah. Yeah. Sterling is just so tall. She is tall. It's okay. Journey's a cutie. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I always try to say she gets the Riley gets the brains for me. The memory, her memory, guys. I don't think children are supposed to have memory like she does, but she remembers so much, and she'll pull it back on you too. Remember that one day you told me? Yeah, mommy, you told me this, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What? What'd she say? I don't know if I already told you guys. Latasha, you would know since you watched all my videos. But I asked Riley where she wanted to go eat, and she said the was it the flower store, the flower restaurant, or no, the plant restaurant. I'm like, the plant? What is she talking about? I said, well, what color is it, Riley? Because I know she has good memory because I don't know what she's talking about. She's like, it's green. I'm like, there's no way there's any green restaurant. I don't know what she's talking about. And it's a plant restaurant. So I said, well, Riley, what did I eat there? What did I order from there? And she said, mommy, you had pasta. And I was like, oh my God, Olive Garden. It's Olive Garden. And I'm like, how does a 3-year-old remember all that? And guys, she just turned 3, so she's technically like a 2-year-old. And we went there like 3 or 4 months ago, and she remembers that. So yes, Riley she's very, very, very smart. And no, I'm not saying that just because she's my child. They do. Yep, their kids are sponges. They really are. They absorb everything. And they'll use it. They have no problem using it right back at you too. Yeah, kids are. Yeah, they're just sometimes they're some smart butts. They really are. They're perfect angels, but sometimes I'm like, wow, you're a little. Okay, all right, okay. And then when they try to play dumb, oh, I'm like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm like, well, maybe she doesn't know. Next day she'll use it against me. I'm like, okay, now I know you understand. She'll tell me, mommy, I'm just a little girl. And I'm like, okay, Riley. Okay, just a little girl. All right. Oh, thank you, Eddie. I will. Wow. Like where I live, I used to live in Florida, and there's like VPK and 2-year-old, 3-year-old classes. But where I live now, there's like nothing. It's a little odd. But now she goes to her grandma's and she learns a lot over there. But yeah, she will go into she's probably going to a private school, honestly. Starting out, but I'm not sure. We'll see, because we'll end up moving again at some point, and yeah. Clover Motley. You want me to call you Clover Motley? Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't even show you guys this part. So let me undo it and show you guys again, because some people want to know how to make the tutus. So I just cut this elastic. It's 3/4 inch non-roll elastic. It's for a 12-month tutu, so I cut it 17 inches. And I get these big safety pins from these are from Walmart. And then I put one in one end. This is going to be the end I'm feeding through. And then on this side, about an inch or so, 1 to 2 inches down, I will put it in sideways like this, so that when I put the tool in it, it'll stop the tool. And then let me show you guys like how I show my husband. So I call this the ugly side with the tool showing. I will start sewing from that side, or not, wow, sewing. I'll feed it in from that side. And you just put it in and you pull it through. And you want to make sure that you're using the same side the whole time, otherwise your tutu is going to be mismatched in terms of the ugly side. You guys can't even see that, I don't think, because of light. But this is the side that has the tulle on it. It has the tulle. This is the pretty side that's only the ribbon. Oh, Charlie, that's not a bad question at all. So I've had that problem with Etsy. Some people get lucky. I was one of the unlucky ones. So I had to take a lot of my stuff down and start all over. So, yeah. But I guess starting, I just spit. Sorry, starting all over. It was, to me, it's worth it because it gives you peace of mind, if that makes sense. Because I getting those emails from Etsy, they were scary. So yes, I just left all that alone, or most of it, and started new. So I'm alternating the colors. So it's going to be 4 of each color because it is a size 12 month, which is 8 yards. So each yard, well, each piece is 1 yard. So I'm just alternating the colors. This is a long live. Oh my goodness, 2 hours. Those who have been here from the beginning, thank you. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I also have Super Chat on, which is a donation. If you want to donate, feel free. I'll appreciate it. I can buy coffee. I could save for a Range Rover. Yes, Pearl, thank you. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. Just like, doesn't cost you anything to like it. And also, if you, some people, I think some people don't know, but if you click subscribe, that subscribing doesn't cost any money. It's just you're subscribing to my content, so you will have on your homepage, you'll see my videos. That's it. It doesn't cost anything. So subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Whoops, see, guys, I was messing up. I just put 2 purples. Not paying attention, Angela. So, like, I'm trying to think a way to say it. If you, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nidra and Latasha, I'll make another video on it. Thank you, Favored. At least someone was paying attention. So I have 8 pieces on here, and I will take these safety pins off, and then I will fold it about 1 inch over each other, and then sew it on both sides. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just double check. Favorite, at least I know I'm not the only one who does that. Thank you, Pearl. So to do the waistband, I put my tension at 6 and my length to 3. And I will fold it over. And you'll notice I do kind of get a little scared when I do this part because I've had so many needles break on me on my other machine. So it's like a subconscious. Wow, Angela, a subconscious reaction, just because I don't want needle to pop into my eye, or fall, break. Hi, Mac Live. So now that the channel is sewn, this is where I'll put the bow. I'll put the bow here, so I'm gonna move them all over. Oh my goodness. Hi, Mother. I was like, who would say I need goggles? Hi, Mother. Hi, Madre. Oh, yeah, Mom, since you're on here. A subscriber wanted to know, what part of Cuba am I from? Or I guess, are you from? Because I didn't know the answer. Let's see if she can figure out how to respond. Is it clear now or no? Is it still blurry? Vedado Havana. Okay, so I'll make sure I tell her. No, I'm not from Boston. From Maryland. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Good. Mom, he said, Art said I'm from the best side of Cuba. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Favored. Okay, so now I'm going to do the second one. Backwards. Favored, did you catch that this time? I was doing it backwards. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. Oh my goodness, it's 8 o'clock. Guys, I really want some cookie dough. The edible pregnant cookie dough. If you didn't know, they have them at Royal Farms. Best thing ever. I was getting them from Fresh Market. I don't know if you guys have those near you, but I think it's a chain. 12:50 a.m. Well, thank you for watching at 12:50 a.m. And I was buying the edible cookie dough from there, but it was, I think, $7. But from Wawa, it's only, I think, $2, and it's really good. I know I sound fat. It's okay. It is what it is. I like to eat. Amazon. I won't put a ribbon listing on Amazon because Amazon's fees are way too high. Amazon charges too much for their fees. So if you want ribbon, you can buy all the bulk ribbon on kisscustomdesigns.com. That's where I have it listed. I want to go to Barbados. Maybe I'll go to Barbados before I get my Range Rover, guys. So I'm just stringing them all the pieces. It's a 17-inch elastic for the waist, and it is 8 pieces because it is 8 yards. If you are new, make sure you subscribe. I also have Super Chat enabled if you guys want to donate. Buy me a coffee. I'm a Dunkin' Donuts addict. I do. I love the sun. I really do. That was the best part about living in Florida, besides the rain, was the sun. The worst part about Florida was when you get into a car with leather seats and you have shorts on. Ha ha ha! Burn your legs. Favored. Etsy's better. It's harder to get customers on your own website. I explained it in my Etsy handmade video, Etsy versus Amazon video, but people who go to Etsy are going to Etsy because they already want a birthday shirt or whatever they're looking for. So they're considered like a warm customers. They're already going there for something. They have the intention to buy it. Versus and Etsy's like a trusted seller. Angela does run on Dunkin'. That's the truth. That's the truth, guys. I use the Magna Glide pre-wound bobbins. So the box looks like. I get them from Amazon. They are, I know they used to be 35. I think they went up to 45. So why I like these is you don't have to adjust the bobbin tension, I guess, if that's the easiest way to put it. It helps with thread breaks. It really does. And it's a lot easier to use, and they don't get loose because it's magnetic, so it sticks to the core, to the bobbin case. So it glides like at the same speed, I guess. So I've been using these since I started. So I don't really have many thread breaks. I keep spinning, sorry. So I'll get these on Amazon. Why did you move to Baltimore? I moved from Baltimore. I used to live in Baltimore. I lived in Baltimore because I went to school in Baltimore, to college. Thank you, Joanna. Johanna, was it you who asked me about where in Cuba I was from? It was either you or another subscriber. My mom answered. She said, I forgot already. Let me scroll through the comments. I'm from Vedado, Havana, if it was you who asked. Okay, so the other one is done, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to sew the channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, making sure there's 8 pieces. Excuse me, I have hiccups. Does anybody have any Netflix show recommendations I could watch while I eat my cookie dough after I finish this? Because it's already 8 o'clock and I can't believe I've been on live for 2 hours. Have fun, Latasha. Thanks for watching, Latasha. Last time I watched Friends was on TV when I was very young. So now I am adjusting the tool to cover the channel that I sewn. This is where the bow is going to go. So I'm just moving everything around, making it even. Yeah, Melanie, it uploads after. It'd probably take, because it is a 2-hour video. I think it'd probably take maybe 20 minutes to upload after it's done. Yeah, so you'll still be able to watch it. I did. I used to always watch Martin. Oh, I watched Nikita. That's good. So my sewing is done. Oh, this is one heavy machine. So now all I have left to do is add the bows, and I might as well do that now, because otherwise I'll have to do it in the morning. They are the Magna Glide pre-wound bobbins. Mine are L shaped. Depends on what machine you have. So yeah. Their shirts are the number shirts are, how am I backwards? 8. No, they're not 8. They are, the hoop is an 8x8 hoop, but I do them 7 by pretty much 7 inches by 7 inches, and the number is usually about 5.5 to 6 inches long, and then I leave some space and then put the name underneath. So total design, name and number, is about 7 inches by 7 inches. I use a, I think it's 8x8 hoop. Any other questions? Sleeping. Sleeping is for broke people. That's funny. Go to sleep. It's late. It's 2 in the morning. Yeah, I used to make the other ones too. I have so much tool in this closet. The rolls, I need to do something with them. I have 4 storage bins full. Maybe a giveaway, maybe. I just don't know how I would go about shipping all that tool. Maybe I'll do like I don't know, make something with it. Maybe I'll start making, no, I'm not, I'm lying. I'm not going to start making those tutus. I have so many of them. That's the problem. Because it's like I can't just do one winner for all of that tulle because it's at least, I would say at least 300 to 400 rolls of tulle. So that's too many. And there's not even a box that would fit that many. What am I looking for? This. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Melly Mel's B. How you doing, Melly Mel's B? Melly Mel's B. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. That's my sister, by the way, guys. Yeah, I have so many. Like I said, I had a shopping problem before. It's a nice way to put it. And I bought so many of them, and I just stopped making them. So I have a bunch. Like I just put them in our other house in the basement. We had a laundry room that had like a huge storage like rack type thing, and I had them in the storage bin. And I used to have them at the flea market. So when I made them at the flea market, I needed a bunch of rolls because people would come up and need random colors, and I had to make sure I had every color. You'll provide the box. It's a lot. It's a lot of tulle. It really is. It really is. Like, are you like a buyer of tulle that would like, I don't know, I was like, oh, I'll do something with it later. That's literally what I said. So well, maybe I'll start making those tutus again. So maybe I should keep them. But it's been over a year and they're still in my closet. So maybe I'll do a giveaway. But if you want to win a giveaway, you have to make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, you can't win. I know you already subscribed. Evadne, me. I forgot how to say it again. Sorry. I'll remember next time. Okay, now I'm just gonna sew the bows onto the tutus. Yeah, I thought about it. The problem is like the tutu is so not the tutu, the tulle is so light, but they take up so much space in the box. It's not like you could squish them in a box. So shipping them is just a hassle, and I don't want to. I don't like ripping people off for cost of items. So I'd want to sell it for a good price if I were to sell it, but it's like, excuse me, I don't. It's the shipping is the problem with tulle. It'll cost more to ship it than to actually sell it, if that makes sense. That's why I don't really like. I don't sell that. And I have so many different colors. So many different colors. Well, yeah, I tried that. I put it on the marketplace before a while ago, but they said they wanted it, so I'd hold it, and then they wouldn't come get it. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I'll just keep it. Maybe it's a sign I need to keep it. My hoarding tendencies. Okay, one bow is done, and just have to do the other bow, and then I'm gonna go eat some cookie dough. That halfway rhymed. I wish I had. Well, I wish I had crafting friends that live nearby, and I know my husband doesn't. I know he's glad I don't because I'd spend too much money. I would go shopping too much. That's the one thing I know he likes about where we moved to, because the Joann's is so far away. The Joann's was 5.5, 6 minutes from my other house. So I'd go to Joann's literally every day, sometimes twice a day. Now, maybe once a week, usually every 2 weeks. No, I don't make hair bows. I do not have the patience for that at all. At all. At all. That's tedious. I tried making a hair bow. Guys, just let me tell you, it failed miserably. It's like, just stick to what you're good at, Angela, and hair bows is not one of them at all. I know Pamela makes some good hair bows. Cheryl makes good hair bows from Cheryl and Bob. Me? No, I don't at all. At all. Yes, it really is. Going to Joann's is no joke. I live, I think, 40 minutes from Joann's and 40 minutes from Hobby Lobby. My husband's dream. Keep me away. Keep me away. I think he wouldn't mind Joann's as much if the cutting line wasn't always so long. So long. God, I thought I saw a bug. Oh my God, I was about to scream, but it was my shadow. Oh, scaring myself. The live is almost done, guys. Well, see, I don't shop. I don't shop on Joann's website just because. Oh, thanks for subscribing. I'm getting like emails with subscribers. Thank you guys. I think I just got 10 subscribers. Thank you guys. Thanks for subscribing. If you aren't already subscribed, subscribe. I feel like I sound like Riley. Subscribe to my channel. Oh, Riley está en la casa de su abuela. That's not too far-ish. Too far-ish. How far is that from you, Kim? Got to put it into perspective. Do they really? I've only ordered fabric from Joann's twice. And like I said, I don't like that the minimum is 2 yards. I'm like, what if it doesn't look like how it does online? And then you gotta pay shipping on top of that, which I understand you always have to pay shipping on stuff, but I'm cheap over here, okay? I'm trying to save every dollar. Like, shipping is $3. My coffee is $3, guys. I'd rather have coffee over shipping, okay? Yes, I'm addicted to coffee. Okay, it's not coffee, it's lattes. Just caramel lattes. Ooh, I almost pricked my finger. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I've been in New Jersey twice. Twice, yeah. Have you eaten at Carmine's? Has anybody eaten at Carmine's, the Italian restaurant? Someone asked me this question before. What advice would I give to a beginner is to be patient. Be patient, and also don't cut corners, especially if it's like embroidery. You can't. Ow, sorry. My foot fell asleep because I was sitting on my foot. You can't cut corners. Like, that's like, I guess, one mistake I made. Not that I cut corners, but if you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the knowledge, and that's why I like sharing with people that are just starting out, because it will save you time. Don't buy cheap shirts just because they're cheap for embroidery. Get the right shirts you need. Get the good quality shirts. Get good quality materials because it'll go a long way, and that's just the truth. Because I don't know how to sew I don't know how to sew bows on machine. that's the true answer. The true answer. Bow is done. Bow is done. So both bows are done. Both tutus are done. Lumos Boutique. Okay, I see. Okay, yes. Don't buy $200 in tulle. Oh, another advice. Don't buy fabric just because it's pretty. I'll tell you that because I have so much fabric I don't even use. Had all these ideas for it, never used it. So if you're gonna buy fabric when you're at Joann's, if you want to try something, just buy 1/4 of a yard. That's more than enough. Yes, 60% off. Always use coupons at Joann's. Always. Don't buy anything full price at Joann's. It's not worth it at all. Always use a coupon. They have the app. I need Tender Touch, guys. If you guys remember, like a week ago, maybe a week and a half, I had 7 of these. This is the last one, and I actually have to open it because I don't have any out there. So I used 7 of these in a week and a half. And there's no 60% off coupon right now, so I'm trying to wait, but I might have to order it off Amazon. Thank you, Lorena. Or Lorena, because I realized his last name is Hispanic, so it's probably Lorena, not Lorena. Yeah, Xavier, it wasn't intentional for this live. I was thinking the live was going to be like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, but I just like doing it. I like talking with you guys because, like, you guys comment. I try to respond right away when you guys comment, but I feel like it's not the same than seeing my face. Thank you, S. Hernandez. I get my thread from allstitch.net. I responded to your question. Was it 2 days ago? You asked me that. I responded. I guess maybe it didn't notify you. Allstitch.net is where I get my thread. Thursday. I'm not going to be able to make it till Thursday. That's not enough. Good job. See, you guys are learning from Pamela and I. 60% off coupon. My dog is going crazy right now. I can hear her. She's running around. She ripped up a whole paper plate. She snuck out and got a paper plate and ripped it. Ripped it up, and that's how she throws her tantrums. She'll rip up a plate or rip up something, or she'll knock over her water bowl. But this time, to protest, she put the paper plate pieces in her water bowl. Yeah, she'll be back next time. Well, maybe not next time. She'll be back. She's forced to be back. She's my daughter. She'll be in another video. How did you get your first sale? Jamie on Amazon. I did ads when I first started Amazon. I don't do ads anymore because it was taking all my money, but that is how I got my first few sales were ads, and that's usually how you will get your first few sales because it's hard to be discovered without like any sort of ad. So that's how I started. I got ads, and then once you get like a review or something on Amazon, your items get ranked, and you can see what rank your items are in Handmade, the search rank, and it goes up and down every few minutes, every day at least. You'll see a new ranking for your items. To buy the curved scissors. Oh, don't get this curved scissors from Joann's. Get them from Walmart. They're $7.88 at Walmart, so it's better than Joann's. I never buy them from Joann's. They're always from Walmart. They also have them on Amazon, I think, but you have to buy 2. It's a 2-pack for $14, I think. So either or. No, I've never bought Tender Touch by the bolt because the rolls are so much easier because it's the exact length I need. Because like I said, my hoop is a 8x8 and my designs are about 7 inches. So this is 8 inches. So it's like the perfect length to cover my design. So it's just easier. Because if I do the bolts, I can't cut straight, guys. That square will look like a hexagon. No, I don't. You're welcome, Kim. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to end the live here. I will see you guys in the next live. I don't know if it's going to be... Hi, Kennedy. I don't know if it's going to be opening my baby shower gifts. If it is, I would maybe do that tomorrow. I'll let you guys know on my community section of my channel. There'll be... It's like kind of like a little Facebook. How I posted earlier, I don't know if some of you guys saw. Well, I did. I put a poll. Did you guys want me to go live today? And a lot of you guys said yes. Someone said maybe. So yeah. Oh. Riley said, ah! Hi, Riley. My daughter's watching my live right now. You guys can all tell her hi, too. I did trick Riley into eating an onion. I made her pasta with onions. I made her spaghetti. I put onions in it. And then she was eating it fine until she saw that there was an onion in it. And she told me I tricked her. Thank you, Rodney. Kennedy, you're not supposed to influence her. Tell your niece to eat her vegetables. Yeah, I saw your question. I was working. Sorry. And then I forgot to respond. That's the truth. I can be honest. Have a good night, everybody. I'll call Riley in a second. All right, guys. Bye. Kenny, I can't make a dress. I'm not that skilled. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Bye.